a very spiritual and superstitious gemstone. It is a phenomenal gemstone. Include the phenomena asterism, as seen in star sapphire and star ruby. Play of color, the rainbow colors that you can see in opal. Color change, like in alexandrite. Both are phenomenal varieties of the mineral chrysoberyl. And what causes this chatoyancy, this cat's eye? Inclusions and the reflection of light from these inclusions cause the chatoyancy. What happens is you have a parallel layer of mineral inclusions in the shape of a needle or very, very thin tubes. So these all line up in a plane and all parallel. But if you orientate these needles, if you cut a cabochon and you orientate the needles to the base of the cabochon, then the curved surface of the cabochon focuses the reflected light into the cat's eye band. How do you judge the quality of cat's eye chrysoberyl? In top quality, the chatoyant band, the cat's eye, should be very, very sharp. And in fine qualities, the chatoyancy is often a white to a silver white, narrow, sharp, and focused. No fuzzy areas. The cabochons are often cut as an oval shape. The chatoyant band should run across the entire length of the cabochon, complete from one end to the other. There should be no breaks, and it's centered to the width of the cabochon. Here's also where cutting comes into play. The chatoyant band should move gracefully as the cat's eye stone moves or your observation angle moves, like the cat's eye is watching you. Now this is accomplished by cutting the cabochon to just the right height. If you cut it too shallow, then the cat's eye just easily rolls right off the stone. You don't see it anymore. If you cut the cabochon too high, then the cabochon will cause the cat's eye to stay centered at the top. So when you move your line of sight, the cat's eye doesn't follow you. It stays fixed on the top of the cabochon. So that's some of the characteristics for a very, very fine quality chatoyancy, a cat's eye. Now, what about the other qualities of a cat's eye chrysoberyl? One, the transparency. You won't have a totally transparent stone like in a faceted stone, because if there was no inclusions, you could not have the chatoyancy. If you have too much transparency, it will make for a weak cat's eye. That is the balance that you want. Then it comes to the body color of the chrysoberyl. Let's say a green yellow to a yellowish green to a green, the kind of a brown color, reddish brown, and what we call a honey color. The color is personal preference, but the top quality global demand for cat's eye chrysoberyl is that golden, that honey golden body color. Looks just like honey. Then with that white, silver white chatoyancy, that is just a remarkably beautiful gem. Also, there's a couple of special effects that you want to look for in this phenomena. Some very fine cat's eye chrysoberyls. If you have two focused light beams, like an intense focus pen light, on the cat's eye at 45-degree angles, and then you rotate the cat's eye or the lights, the cat's eye can open and close. Open and close. Very, very interesting phenomena of the phenomena chatoyancy. Another term you might hear is milk and honey. When you shine a focus light, like a pen light, through the side of the cabochon, perpendicular to the chatoyant band, then the side closest to the light, that can remain the beautiful honey color. But just past the chatoyant band, it becomes milky. So this is called the milk and honey effect. And in a fine quality cat's eye chrysoberyl, you might see this. Cat's eye chrysoberyl makes a fantastic gemstone for any type of jewelry, especially in men's rings. Really, really popular in men's rings, and more of a popular gemstone in Asia than in the West. A lot of the production today probably comes from Sri Lanka. It can come from Myanmar, it can come from Tanzania, Madagascar, Brazil. The source is really not relevant to the demand or the value. It is the quality of the cat's eye that is relevant, which comes from the Greek words chryso and beryl, which means golden and green. Now, the term chatoyancy, which is used to describe the phenomena for cat's eye stone in the ancient Indian astrology, Vedic astrology, cat's eye chrysoberyl is related to Ketu, what they call the descending node node of the moon. Ketu is related to spirituality. It symbolizes helping with spiritualism, also with enhancing psychic powers. So cat's eye chrysoberyl is, according to astrological beliefs, a stone that is popular with risk takers, adventurers, gamblers, investors, anyone that might be on a path for taking a risk. Also, universally, cat's eye chrysoberyl is said to help with warding off the evil eye. So it's a very spiritual and superstitious, you might say, gemstone.